concept of birthright citizenship should freak us out much more than it does. It's the only thing they need to make everything that they want to happen happen. Now, if you know me, you know that I don't believe in countries. I don't believe in any borders and any shit like that. It is just violence. If you being born someplace and not being able to go 10 miles in that direction because it's a different country or whatever is inherently violent because it is enforced by violence. But if you are going to have countries, if you're going to have something called nation states, then you have to be able to be a citizen of the place where you're born, or everything else is meaningless. So if you eliminate the right to be a citizen of wherever you're born, that gives whoever's in charge the right to make the rules about who gets to be a citizen, and they can change them as they will. And they're doing that right now. For example, trans people are now longer becoming uncitizens somehow. They're revoking documents and not giving them back. And if you don't have documents in a place that is defined by laws, well, then how do you prove that you're a citizen? And then what can they do with you? They can take you and ship you off to El Salvador or Guantanamo Bay or wherever the fuck. And they're literally doing that right now. And this is super important. That poem, First They Came For, they did not come for the socialists first. Okay, they came for the criminals, they came for the immigrants, they came for the illegals, they came for the trans and queer people, right? We didn't even make the poem. And because we didn't make the poem, they already had gotten enough power to do the rest to everybody else. Y'all are failing an open book test. You have to stand up for the people with the least power. In this country, that's generally immigrants, especially so-called criminal immigrants. And if you come here illegally, then you're automatically a criminal immigrant, and they can do whatever they want to you. They're snatching people up off the street and blackbagging them. We don't have to wait for things to get any worse. They're already as bad as they need to get. I saw a great post which should be the first and last word in all of this. And it said, first they came for the trans people, and I said, fuck you, absolutely not. And that's the end of the poem. That whole awkwardness thing that y'all, especially some of y'all folks, are obsessed with is another thing that's really bad about American culture and is going to get us got. Because y'all will see something happening and be like, oh, that'd be so awkward to get involved in. And that's what they want. The only thing that you need if a situation is awkward is to either have more courage or more compassion. That's it. Right? That's it. Awkward is not a real problem. It's not a real problem. Grow the fuck up. You know what'll really be awkward? When they're coming to get you because of some post you made and there's nobody who's going to help you. Everybody's looking away like, and it's you, and it's you, or it's someone you love. That day is coming if we don't start doing what we need to do right now. I say that with love, but without compromise. Get it together, babes.